Sounds pretty good. Got a Brave into turn 3 Falconer. Man, the mulligan bug's been happening more and more often. It's really annoying. So opponent playing a bit of a brew. Their champion makes a battle hopper. Yeah. So Royal Falconer is a 4-drop that when it comes into play, it creates 2 0/1s with flight, but these 0/1s have power equal to his power. So, well, you just have all the acceleration. So basically, when we use our champion power to give our Royal Falconer +3/+3, his birds get +3/+3. When we use Wild Growth to give our Falconer +3/+3, his birds also get +3/+3. Just have all of the Howling Braves. No blocks. Skip. No third shard from them. Oh, well, that's really good. So this does double damage and has crush. So, and this gets bigger every time we play troops. I'm not gonna attack with this last Howling Brave because I want to hold up Wild Growth in case they go like Wild Threshold Carnosaurus and try and fight my Runir Hierophant. Hit our opponent for a metric ton of damage next turn. He'll play a Royal Falconer, which will put 3 troops into play, which will make this a 6, and this makes it a 9, and this makes it a 12. So we could theoretically kill our opponent. I'll draw like Soul of Battle or something like that. They'll be just dead. Another Wild Growth does it too. Elves is actually a deck that I wanted to work on again, Zubrin. I think with with what's it called, it could be really pushed. Oh, I'm blanking on the card name. Vengeance. It could be really pushed. Played through the campaign of Frost Arena. Is there a good resource so you can get delimited? I don't know anything about Hex Limited. Maybe someone else in chat can help you with that. So my opponent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of toughness. So they basically have 27. So I could champ power this, which makes this 18. And I could Wild Growth this, which makes this 24. So this is not lethal. So I'm just going to go ahead and crack them for 12 here because this has a double damage gem in it. When I started playing Hex, I just spent $20, or I spent more than it was. I spent $70 on the constructed deck that I wanted to play. Okay, so this is what their deck is doing. So Oath of Valor names a card, and then all cards of the name. So the Battle Hoppers that are normally just 0/1s, all of its cards make 2/3. So that's cute. All right, opponent should be very dead now. No blocks. Right. Yeah, they're just like dead on board. Not really sure what my opponent's doing with their life. Bringing in Scorn to kill their constant that makes their Battle Hoppers playable seems worthwhile. I also wouldn't hate having another Soul of Battle here. Dreamweaver Ancient is probably going to have a tough time punching through on the ground. I don't know if I want to go down this few troops, though. So maybe I'm supposed to hedge and trim like a ceremony. I really don't like going under 20 troops for ceremony, so I think I'm supposed to trim ceremony before I go under 20 troops. Let's do this. Could also see a world where we don't want to Balthazars. So this hand, it just doesn't do anything. It doesn't have any acceleration in it. It's just got a bunch of our combo cards. So I think I want to just replace this. This hand's much better. Yeah, put double damage on your Runear Hierophant and double damage stacks. So if you Soul of Battle a Runear Hierophant that's dealing double damage, it deals quadruple damage. It's like a combo. Hopefully our Howling Brave doesn't die. Yep. I tried. I spent like 3 or 4 hours yesterday playing different builds that weren't mid-range, and it's just mid-range mush, so I tried really hard, but at the end of the day, I want to win matches. A shard there would have been excellent, but we got Chlorophilia at least, so we get to keep playing a game. We get to go ahead and play Ceremonies. I know Tuesday I said I didn't want to play another mid-range deck, but I'm not even just... God, that card feels bad when you brick. So this card looks at the top 5 cards of your deck and puts a troop from among them into your hand, and there just weren't any troops there. So we had 17 troops in 51 cards. God, what's the percent to miss on that? So we had 51, and we had 17, and we were looking at 5. So we're only 90% to hit there. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and play out a Runear Hierophant here. Find a Ruby Threshold next turn, do some bad things to our opponent. Alright, that's pretty good. So we have to go ahead, play this out. Crunch for 8 here since we found our Ruby Threshold. This has double damage now. Surprise Runt Gang. Alrighty, that's fine. Are you blocking with some number of these things? You want to sound dead slap? You need help? Can I help you hold it the right way? You should read my article on mtgcardmarket.com, Chariot. So important to note here that if he puts a single troop into play, he's going to be able to turn both of these into 6/3s. I don't think that's going to matter, though. I'll just go ahead and play this Royal Falconer out, which makes both of these +3/+3. We'll champ power this, which makes it 9. So this is 18 plus 14 damage coming across. So just attack for 32. Have this wild growth in case we need it. He'd have a lullaby here, I suppose. Yeah, maybe I'm just supposed to attack with 1. Although I guess 1's not lethal. Deal combat damage. You are dead. Alright. Alright, 103. Almost ranked. Your popsicle's getting to the end there. It's getting drippy and messy. Casual 32, yep. Alright. Just extra 6 in the bank in case we need it. If you're not going to eat this, I'm taking it away. Because it's very drippy. Not very nice of me, right? Death to the enemies. Rogue0071 with the 5-month resub. Thank you for the continued support. I do appreciate it. Welcome back. So the Runeair is customizable, and the customizations that we have in our Runeair Hierophant are +1 power and crush, and deals double damage. Alright, I'm going to pause here for a second and take this popsicle away from him that's dripping all over me. He's going to lose his mind, so... Yep, I agree with Ace. I think Howling Brave's the reason Runier is bad. Or feels oppressive. The cards like Howling Brave make 3-drops, push 3-drops much better. I would like to go first. Sounds very good. It needs a shard, but very strong on the play. We get to go slow shard for wild into ruby shard chlorophilia oaken ceremony. So that's pretty a strong turn 2. All right, there's the shard that we needed. So we'll get to Royal Falconer on 3, which is excellent. We'll go ahead and chlorophilia here. We'll go ahead and ceremony. If we find a rabbit, we'll probably do that on 3. And we did. Yeah, so we'll definitely rabbit on 3 so that way we can Falconer on 4 and make the rabbit larger. No plays, turn 1 and turn 2. This was a fantastic draw, because it means not only that my opponent's going to die next turn to our rabbit if they don't have a Karn, but it means if they have a Carnosaur, we're going to get to Wild Growth and save our rabbit. There's the Karn, so we'll go ahead and let that happen. Saber guy. Yeah, I've been enjoying it more than Magic as well. Diving back into Standard and Magic's been real. Okay, so now is he just dead? So we drew another Wild Growth, so that's, each of these is times 4 now, so this is 12, and this is... Oh, we don't have triple Wild. We don't have triple Wild. Is he still dead? Yeah, he's still dead, so we just go Soul of Battle, and then Wild Growth, and then, so this does double damage, so it's going to turn into 4x damage here when this, steals 4x damage. Then we'll Wild Growth this and hit him for a casual 24 ball. Stop it! Stop it! You're killing him! You're killing him! Hadouken! Alright, how are we boarding? I like Burns against the wild deck. Burn kills Carnosaur in addition to slowing down their acceleration. I think I like just trimming the ceremonies in this matchup and bringing another solo battle. I don't hate Lullaby. Maybe on the draw I want to be a slightly less combo oriented and more like pull the Dreamweaver Ancients and put in some Lullabies. I guess that's not even less combo oriented, it's just yeah. I guess they don't have a ton of things that target our guys, like removal wise. So Gargolith is less good. Let's try this. We'll bring in Burns, Lullaby, Solo Battle, and we'll cut the ceremonies and the Gargoliths. A Scorn better than a Lullaby. Maybe. Perhaps I just want both. Maybe I just like don't want any Gargoliths. I can see that being true. Let's try this. I haven't decided how I like to board this matchup yet. It could be my board's probably not optimal either, so. So this hand needs a threat, obviously, but I think keeping a burn on the draw makes it a fine keep. I'm just gonna kill this guy. Slay your nerd. Yeah, cutting Garg seems fine, and I think if we're cutting Garg, we want to cut the ceremonies. Just because they're gonna brick fairly often. Hey Master, hey coach. Dread Harvest, sure. So I think I'm just scorning this. Stop him from getting any more Dreadlings here. Unless I draw a rabbit. If I drew a rabbit there, I might wait, but I think I'm just gonna do this. Let's get it out of here. Alright. So this Lullaby hopefully means we can avoid dying to this. Would love to draw a rabbit. Just always want to draw a rabbit. Now, the question is, do we just like play into Karn and Croc? We probably just like have to play into Karn and Croc. The neat thing is, if we... Actually, yeah, we definitely play this, because if we just like draw a Wild Shard next turn, we can combo kill him off one of the Falcons. We just go Champ Power, Wild Growth, Solo Battle, 24U. So, yeah, I think we definitely shove this here. Alright, hold on. For those on YouTube wondering what's happening, my Twitch stream dropped out. Try and make it alive again. So Karn comes into play, that's fine. Again, my opponent is dead to a Wild Shard here. You trim chlorophilia against that seems super wrong. Alright, so my opponent is dead to Wild Shard. That's unfortunate. The good news is this lullaby means we're probably fine. Hopefully he doesn't have a Balth this turn. So I'm going to go ahead and lullaby here in case he has a post-combat Balth. It reverts his rabbit, so we take nothing here. Dreamweaver Ancient. I think we just go for the combo kill, right? Although I suppose I can be conservative. He could have like he could have Lullaby of his own here. Champ Power, Growth, Soul. No, he's at 21. Champ Power is 3, Growth is 3, that's 6. This is then 6, which is 12. Falconer's dead. He killed the Falconer. These are 2 Falcons that we have here. I disagree with that sentiment. Oh, you know what? I probably should have champ powered. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think if he has Lullaby, he might Lullaby this. This probably gets a croc out of him here if he has it. I'm holding the champ power because we can combo kill with the champ power plus the cards in my hand. Yeah, we're not dead on board. I like being conservative too. Yep, stomp, stomp, roar. He might go kill these 2. Yeah, just keep the croc around. Reverting this got rid of the socket. I wonder if that's a bug. I wonder if that's a bug or a feature. I think I'm supposed to shove all in now. We're pretty dead at this point, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. And take game 3 on the play if he has Lullaby here. You have something like Turbulence too. Dead. You're saying you want to cut cards that gain you life and accelerate you against the deck that's trying to kill you as quickly as possible. And I think that your cards that enable you to play out cards out of your hand in a matchup where you're often dying with cards in your hand are helpful. I think you'd much rather cut things like Gargalith or Dreamweaver Ancient against the aggressive decks in something like this than I would cut my accelerants. Just like, I never want to cut my accelerants against a deck that's killing me as quickly as possible. Yeah, and he's dead, Jim. So that's my logic. Sorry, I was playing a game and dealing with connection issues, why I didn't give you a reason. So that is why I disagree with your sentiment. Just turn, man, why didn't we win the coin flip? Just turn 3 Dreamweaver on the play is the nut. It's like, yep, 24 ball you. Go. That's all I got, I guess. Wow, that's aggressive. The old transmog my pouch. So, one thing that often gets overlooked about the pouch is that you can use it against your opponent's troops to turn their very important troops into much worse troops. If I pouch my Falconer, it's still linked to the... No, because this has the text, this troop's pets. Opponent misses their shard. That's good for us. Go ahead and just play Royal Falconer here. And then there's a world where my opponent is dead next turn if they have nothing. We just get to champ power this plus wild growth this, and this gives its power to everything. So if this turns into 8 power, these all have 8 power. That being said, they probably have repels or martyrs or something like that. No, there's 3 different 0-cost artifacts, and I said transmogging an accelerant like Howling Brave is bold because there's actually a 0-drop that there's a 0-drop that what's the word? It accelerates. So like you're basically just like turning one accelerant into another sometimes. Doesn't have a second diamond, so I'm gonna go for the Dream of Ancient here. And I'm not going to use my champ power because I want to save that for when I'm behind on resources here. He could also have repel for my Dream of Rage. It would be really silly if he's got main deck Totem Trap. Could also have Transmog, so has repel. Yep, so happy we didn't do that. Another line here could have been to champ power this and then not attack with it, but I think I like just cracking him for 6 here. Okay, that's unfortunate. So his hand was very good. I see why he kept with being light on resources. Oh, this was a mistake. I should have... if he clashes us here, I'm just such a big dumb stupid. I should have potioned one of these to see if I got something better. Yes, he doesn't have a lot of incentive to clash here, if he has it, so... Alright, let's start on this and see what we find. God! I'm just going to cut that card. Man, that feels bad. Random 4-drop. Alright. Yeah, just going to go ahead and hit for 5. I think we're in a position where we could beat a Dark Heart. I don't know. I need to pressure him. Like, only having 2 points of pressure. Like, maybe if I hit with that Oakhenge Ceremony, I save the pouch. But the other problem is, like, if he clashes at any point, I just, like, lose the pouch. So that's not terribly exciting either. I mean, Oakhenge being miserable is just bad luck. Like, that's just what it is. I like the consistency Oakhenge provides. A lot of the time it's finding stuff. I think we're at 22 hits in the main deck, so that's a very, very respectable number of hits. I'm just going to champ power this, now that we've got the Gargolith here to protect it. In case he has a Martyr. This is a point where, if I had, what's his name, the other champion, if I was playing Lysander, I would be much better off. Challenge, sure. So if he draws Shard and goes Shard, Talon, he doesn't get to draw cards. So we just want to make sure this doesn't draw cards, essentially. Or 1 card, 1 resource away. If we would have hit a Shard there for Gargolith, it would have been very good for us. Just slipping this in. Alright, no attack, so that should mean he's blocking this turn, right? Another Gargolith. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and attack. Think I'm gonna attack with both of these. I want to just play, I want to play out a Wild Growth this turn. Because if my opponent plays out a card, I want to, I don't want them to be able to draw cards with this. Counter magic, sure. I don't want to lose my guy for no reason, so that's fine. It gets our hand lower too, so again, so he can't draw cards with this. Shard lets him champ power the Silver Talon back into play. Bring this to Justice. How about a big cup of nope? Stop it. Bad. Bad diamond player. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and attack here first. See what he does. He has a Martyr. I could get myself into trouble with this line. Let's go ahead and play this. Awkward Wild Growth being expensive. It's actually super awkward because now they're going to get to draw cards with their Silver Talon if they hit a Shard this turn. Yep. That's super awkward. Wow, just has another one. Okay. Yep. God. Alright, maybe I'm just not streaming today. Oh. This is fine. We'll keep our good troop. And he's actually out of resources here, which I guess this is really good for him because it lets him adjudicate the other adjudicator back. That's fair. Go ahead and attack with this. Which I assume is going to get blocked. Pay 6 to make this invincible. Just have infinite health. Alright, I tried a third Twitch server. And again, OBS didn't even tell me I disconnected there, so I'm not really sure what's happening. Hex Primal's a individual reseller. So if he goes Shard, Clash, Darkheart, sure, that's fine. It's not really fine. That sucks for us, actually, but we're going to do our best here. Would love to draw a Soul of Battle this turn so we can combo him. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I think we're just shipping with these two. And then next turn we'll play the Falconer out. Yeah. I think it's great that we have free tournaments. I think it's awful that it's single elimination. In fact, I don't play the 5 shards on the weekends that I'm home because they're single elimination. I hear people say they like them to be single elimination because they're fast. You're just like you're done and you're out. But like if you're playing a tournament, you might as well be committed to playing a tournament. So if he doesn't generate any flying troops here, this Falconer could kill him next turn potentially. Prepare for war. Transformed into, this is exhaust each troop you control, sure. Yeah, no clash there. Okay, so opponent should probably be dead. So, shard, champ power here, wild growth here, combat, attack with my nerds. They could have something like immortality from a randomly generated action, but it doesn't look like they do. Huh, I don't actually have a ton of tools for this matchup. Our main deck's actually probably pretty reasonably set up for this this matchup. I'm gonna bring in the Scorns. I think I actually want the Soul of Battles, as odd as that sounds. And I think I'm gonna trim the Chlorophyllias. This game, hey, Klutz with the 7-month resub. Thank you for the continued support. I appreciate it, buddy. These games tend to go long, so you have a tendency to like flood out as they go long. And I don't want to cut Howling Brave because it has power and toughness. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Just cut some of our resources because we're a pretty resource-heavy deck. Like, we've got 24 shards plus 4 Howling Braves plus this Chlorophylia. So, like, even cutting these 3 Chlorophyllias, we still have 24, 28, 29 resources. So, I think this is a fine way to approach this this match. I could also even see, like, just, like, bringing in a Succulent Cluckodon as just, like, a 4/4 for 4. Sure. That's an excellent draw. So to go Brave here, into Ceremony next turn. This card's so sweet because it's just like a 1 card, you must clash this. Other builds of this deck I had Green Paw Emancipators on the board, and I might honestly want 1 to 2 Green Paws on the board of this deck. Like I said, the board's just kind of thrown together right now, and I haven't put a ton of thought into it. I like these 1 card go wides are great. Another Falconer's excellent. First one needs an answer. Yes, sign me up for a rabbit. Go ahead and play this. And then, especially since we drew this rabbit, I'm okay with just getting repelled or totem trapped. Because if he wants to spend one of those cards on this, we just like play rabbit next turn instead of playing Falconer. I'm not even sure we want to go rabbit into Falcon, honestly. So, he doesn't have counter magic up this turn, so I think I definitely want to play the Royal Falconer while it can't be counter magicked. Whatever we play here is likely to just eat a piece of spot removal, so I think I'd rather the Falconer eat it than the rabbit eat it, because the rabbit's capable of, like, sealing games. Flooding isn't too bad in this matchup, just because it often gives us, the ability to, like, cast the Gargulus in the late game, and Gargulus is a card that's really tough for my opponent's deck to beat. They have to have, like, Clash into Darkheart, or one of their 1 to 2 Dinglers. Opponent needs to AFK for a second. Not a problem. I do that occasionally too. Children, you know, they come first. Alright, Wild Growth. Definitely just shipping with Brave this turn. Now the question is, do I want to play out Falconer? I think I do. I guess a follow-up to... I'm probably never going to play this as a follow-up to Rabbit. I clicked the wrong shard. Yeah, let's just play the Rabbit. I just hate the logic behind making them single elimination. Like, people don't want to spend the day playing a tournament. Well, if people don't want to spend the day playing a tournament, don't play the tournament. Is just where I come from on the whole stance. Like, it's fine. Not everyone wants to spend the day playing a tournament. Like, not everyone has to always do the same thing. But, like, if you don't want to spend the day playing a tournament, just, like, play ladder matches or play anything else. Like, there's lots of different ways to enjoy Hex. You're not obligated to do it in the same way everyone else does. That was what you could call an excellent draw. So let's go ahead and Dreamweaver Ancient, and then let's Champ Power this nerd. Are there any 10s? There's no 10s, right? I should just get a random 7. Oh no! Hex.tcg browser is down. Are there any 10s? Someone, chat help! Chat help, are there 10s? Should I be wild growthing this? Do I wild growth this? Or do I just crunch it for 7? Cheese Goliath. Cheese Goliath's pretty good. Just like guaranteed Goliath. Alright, I'm going to attack and see what he does. Probably not blocking. Oh, he's got the champ power. Okay, so this would give me a 3-drop. So if I do this, I'll get a 6-drop. Maybe we'll be a professional, or we'll get a 4-drop. All right, let's do this. Get for 4, get a 4-drop. 1 shot, revert another target troop. Oh, I don't have a resource. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. I could turn this back into a Rudier Hierophant. If he has Shard Clash here, I guess I won't concede because we have Royal Falconer, I guess, but we're pretty dead to Shard Clash. Yeah, only wild. This only gives wild troops. When it deals damage to an opponent, it gives a random wild troop. Wow, it doesn't have a shard. Alright, well, let's do this. Didn't have Clash last turn. YOLO. Alright, let's just ship with the squad. I feel like you would have clashed me last turn. But that could be incorrect. Spam bot. Alright, that's fine. Continue to combat. I guess I should attack with this in case his removal spell is Martyr. Oh, walking calamity. Yeah, 10's great. Okay, yep. So has repel. That's fine. Taking 4 still. Goes to 13. He's going to put his Dark Heart back into play. See if he's got Clash to go with it. If he doesn't have Clash to go with it, we could win this game. No Clash. Okay. We are officially on the never beating Clash of Steel, so not playing around it plan. I'm going to go ahead and attack with all of my nerds except for Royal Falconer. Don't want him to eat this one. So I'm basically like trading Spam Bot for 3 points of damage, which I think is fine. So he's going to block here and then take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go to 6. Never beating Clash, not playing around it. This guy get counter magic. He hasn't had a chance to do that yet. Sure. I'm going to go ahead and play this shard out, because if we draw another shard next turn, we can use that to pump my Royal Falconer. No, the second Falconer does not buff the birds. Ooh, playing the card out also plays around Silver Talon, so yeah, definitely good there. Alright, so we're going to lose the 2-3 here in case we draw Gargolith. We need the 8th resource. Alright, we drew Shard. So Champ Power here. If I attack with everything, he'd go trade, eat. Yeah, so I'm just going to attack for 10 in the air. And these unfortunately do not have Crush. So they're going to trade here and take 5 and go to 6. We are running a little bit slim. I'm going to sacrifice this Howling Brave next turn to this. No, the Falconer only buffs its pets, which the game keeps track of. Don't know if we're going to be able to beat another Silver Talon. Maybe if we hit one of our Scorn of Oberons this turn. We got 2 of those in the deck. Okay. Okay. It does some stuff, hopefully. Sure, Gargolith, sure. Do I want to offer this trade? I don't think I do. Do I have any removal in my deck, though? I think I just want to hold on to this for sacrificing fodder for this. Oh, and he's going to lose this anyway, so I definitely don't want to take that trade. Bring to justice. How about... No! Stop it! Bad control player. So we'll sack the Balthazar, we'll play the Gargolith. Hey, Puzzle Face, life is swell. You know, just chilling out, playing some Hex. Twitch has had some hiccups today, which is a little annoying, but other than that, doing okay. Hit him for 2 here. And then this Gargolith is going to potentially just make him chump block. My Dorks of Spell Shield, looking to dodge Clash of Steel, which he hasn't played yet, right? Yeah, he just hasn't played a Clash yet, so Clash is scary. Would like to draw one of our solo battles, just kill him. Got 3 of those in our deck. Another shard. Alright, so, yep, just going to go ahead and attack with Gargolith here. And then he goes to 2. And then if he bricks again, next turn we sacrifice Royal Falconer. Oh, you know what? This was, this was a mistake on my part. I should have definitely played my shard out last turn, because if he draws Silver Talon Adjudicator, he can draw extra cards with it. And I keep forgetting that. Just like, there's no drawback to holding 1 shard, but there is a drawback to holding a shard against a deck playing Silver Talon. So, big deal. So we need to dodge. Just draw another shard. Take another shard for the team. All right. God bless. So we sack Royal Falconer to this Dark Heart, and then he has to chump the Gargolith with the Dark Heart. Oh, and actually, if we would have drawn another shard this turn, yeah, so, alright, we just drew Soul of Battle, so he's dead. We were in a pretty good spot, though, at the point where he drew that brick, but now Soul of Battle does just kill our opponent, gives this Crush and double damage. Crunch, crunch, crunch. So, one thing I was thinking about while I was sitting there playing that match is that I think these Scorns in my board should be Chompasaurs. And the reason for that is this card. This card finds troops. So we are way more likely to find 2 Chompasaurs than we are to find 2 Scorn of Oberons in this matchup. And Scorn's a little bit better against like the wild mirror matches, but I think this card's probably definitely better on average. We also like want more threats in this matchup, so we can just like play this out as a 4/4 when they don't have Dark Heart. So I think I'm actually gonna play Chomp. We also feel better boarding and chomping against the other wild decks because again, it allows our troop count to stay high for Oakhenge Ceremony. And I think I haven't played against the aggressive decks enough, but I gotta imagine these 9 cards is probably good enough against like famous last words, right? Like these are probably good enough against Angus. And I feel like I wanted to cut my last Chlorophilia against the Diamond Sapphire deck, so I have one more board slot basically. So I'm gonna bring in Greenpaw Emancipator into the reserve, just another 1 card army in a can. Placeholder Wild Growth, yeah. Spell Shield confirmed good. We did end up beating that Dark Heart. He drew a couple of shards, and our Gargoyle just, like, buried him. 78? Winning some matches, crushing some nerds. It's another linear mid-range deck, but, it's kind of weird playing a wild deck. We're not playing Might Singers or Crocosaurs in this deck, so it's a little strange. Oh, good. I'm assuming this is the mirror. Winning the coin flip sounds excellent. I'm gonna keep turn 3 Rabbit. I really wish one of these made Ruby. I think turn 3 Rabbit on the play is worth keeping. Don't brick, Oak. Don't brick. Alright, look at that. A smorgasbord of choices. I think I'll take a second Rabbit. No, don't Howling Brave me. I can't wait for this card to rotate. I know we're playing it too, but I just can't wait for this card to go away. Like the professional that I am. So let's see what our opponent does this turn. That'll determine our play. It might not be a mirror. It might be a different Grandfather Elk deck. That's a good draw. So I think I'm just going to Royal Falconer and then just like punch him in the throat. So I could Champ Power this. So Champ Powering this is worth 6 points of damage. So that's just like 18U down to 4. And then like if he crocs me next turn, I could possibly just like kill him with the Dreamweaver Ancient. So yeah, that sounds great. I'm just going to go ahead and push the damage now. I hope they don't print another 1-drop Accelerant. And if they do for some reason, I hope for the love of God it doesn't make a threshold. Alright, 18U. Go to 4. Go. I assume we're getting crocked here. It's a little unfortunate I couldn't put this out of croc range. Ooh, it is a mirror. So is he just dead? Or has he got crocs in his deck? Dreamweaver, sure. Sure. I think we just run the no blocks here. Take 7 up to 10. Yeah! Yeah, you get that 10 ball. Okay, yep. This mirror's just going to be lit variants on both sides. It's going to be sweet. All right, so what are we doing in the mirror? Okay. It's probably Gargoliths out. I think I want the burns. If I'm cutting the Gargoliths, I probably need to cut the ceremonies. I'm probably just going like interaction to the max. Another combo card. And a green paw. And just like bring in a Karn as a 4th burn. I like this. I can see 1 ceremony. Just like leave 1 in the deck. We're at 19. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's do this. I guess this deck, you can Karn Runir Hierophant a lot of the time, which seems reasonable. Yeah, actually, I thinking about that. I'm going to bring in just 2 of the Karns. I'm going to trim a Balth too and just like go for, like I said, interaction to the max. Hand's great. Lit, fam. Lit AF, that's what the kids say. Oh, yeah, it kills Falconer, too. Yeah, good point. Yeah, definitely just all the clucks. Okay, yep. It's a good one. Got the whole Cambo in our hand here. Okay, if we're really professional here... Actually, we don't really want to draw... I was going to say, if we're really professional, we'll draw a shard that makes a temporary resource, but I don't even think I want to do that. I think I want to just, like... Because we have the growth and the Soul of Battle here, I think we want to slow roll this until we can protect it with wild growth. Especially now that we've, like, added the lullaby to it. Like, we can just, like, fog whatever he does in combat. Yeah, you have a Falconer, that's fine. Yeah, I think I want to try, and if we don't draw removal for this, I'm just going to play the shard out and hold Lullaby. It just drew the removal like the professional that I am. I'm going to burn this now in case they left the Gargoliths in. They definitely have Wild Growth in their deck, so let's just get that out of the way. Easiest way to lose is just like... I'm going to... Do I care about Lullaby for Dreamweaver? Yeah, I think I do. Let's just leave up Lullaby for Dreamweaver Ancient. Karn's annoying. Alright, so... I think I want this. I think I'm gonna save this. It takes his Karn off the table too. Like this is me plus a Howling Brave and him minus a Karn. It's like has a Lullaby of their own to hold up. Howling Brave, sure. Alright, I think I'm just gonna Runeer. Yeah, because if I Runeer into Falconer, that's gonna be pretty reasonable. Go ahead and pass here. Hilarious Max with the 8-month resubscription. Thank you for the continued support. I do appreciate it. We are not going for the combo because our opponent is holding up resources, which could be Lullaby here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play my Falconer out and crack him for 12. Has a Lullaby. Okay. So, rewarded for being patient. Dreamweaver, sure. So he's gonna Champ Power this, I assume. And then we can go for the... And then we can combo kill him next turn. Okay. Lullaby him back. So we get to go Champ Power, Solo Battle, hit you for infinite next turn. Opponent could have a burn, I guess. Alright, well, let's play this out to start. Makes the Runeer larger. Yep, kill that. Alright, and they should be just dead. We are better at drawing our combo cards than they are. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll Solo Battle this. And this hits for 28. Rawr! GG's, Atlas. I am much better at drawing my combo cards than you are. This deck's a gas. All right. How many mirror matches can we play today? Master of the Grandfather Elkmere. This hand's so good! Why isn't this... Why don't we just, like, get rid of this Claro for a wild shard? It would be so good. Sure. That's fine. We just drew really well in one mirror. Still draw a little bit bad in this one. Ding. Sign me up. Oh no! He's gonna like turn 3 Dreamweaver Ancient me? With Wild Growth? That's terrifying. There is a special agent in the background. Alright, let's play this. So like what's our ideal sequence here? We want to draw like Runir into Shard or possibly Falconer into Shard. I would love some kind of bonus. No payoff card, that's great. I would love some kind of bonus when you mulligan in this game. It would be wonderful. Maybe it's the mirror and they don't have Ruby, or it's not the mirror and they're just like holding Crocs and stuff. Alright, Chlorophilia, that'll do, pig. Okay, not the mirror. Got it. Attack with both of these. This attack is great for us because it means he can't trade with our Dreamweaver Ancient when we hit him with the next turn. So let's go ahead and do that. Dreamweaver here. And we'll Chant Power this and crack for 7. Would not be surprised to see him throw this under a bus so I only get a 2-drop. And then if he has Croc here to clean this up plus the 2-drop, we're going to be in trouble. At least these trade for the Croc, I suppose. And then we have another Dreamweaver to bear down afterwards. Okay, yep. Silly wild deck playing your Crocosaurs. Ain't nobody got time for Crocosaurs. Did you know? Combo Rabbit's in vogue. Combo Rabbit. Alright, here's hoping he doesn't have another Croc. So we take 4 here, go to 13. He gets turned back into a 5/5. Shard here is not even bagged, so we get to do this. Royal Falconer. Alright, let's just Dreamweaver Ancient and Crutchin on... If we're a true professional here, we will get the 9/9 that costs 4. Just very unlucky. See, it's XX, where X is the highest cost among troops you control. 1 shot. Oh! Oh, and plus 2 cost. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. If he has another Croc here, this is a really unfortunate 4-drop because these two don't trade with Croc, so probably going to concede to a second Croc since the Croc will be left over on the table. Carnosaur. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to one-shot this. I'm going to make sure he's fighting here, obviously, but if we hit a Shard next turn, like this being like a 6-drop that gets, yeah, let's do that. This would put 12 power onto the table for 6. That seems excellent. So we take 7 here down to 6. Non-slow shard. Non-slow shard. Don't have another play. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ah, it's just like he has a 4/4, sure. Non-slow shard. Non-slow shard, and we can keep playing. Woo! That's excellent. Put out my Royal Falconer. Go. Ha! Not running my 4/3 into his 4/4. Sure. We tried. We tried our darndest. Hey, we mulliganed to 5 this game and got crocked. Our first guy got crocked, so it's not bad. Just win in 3 here. I just want to see how he attacks here before I concede. Because we're not winning this game, but I can at least take a little bit of information away. How conservative they are. Alright, so again, I think Gargolith comes out against another wild deck. Soul of Battle and some burns come in. Lullaby seems excellent. I'm going to go ahead and cut to ceremonies since I'm boarding down on troops. A couple of Karns probably aren't the worst on the play, honestly. I'm going to bring in those over the other two ceremonies since otherwise we're boarding down pretty low here. Maybe I'll split the difference and go 1-1 on the draw. Let's do this. Yep, this hand's got plenty of setup in it. We'll just run some gas out of our deck here. Shard, Howling Brave, Chloro on 2. Hopefully rip a Dreamweaver Ancient and a Ruby Shard in the in-between. Just like Soul of the Battle, combo punch you. This deck is just like, I think, the natural progression of these wild decks. Like, basically, these decks keep pushing to be like more linear and more fast and like get under and like punch through the other wild decks faster. And like this deck just like takes that idea to the extreme. Like, we've got no Karns, we've got no Crocs in the main deck, just like go, 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 punch. 2 months in a row with the Twitch Prime subscription Velodrum. I appreciate the continued support and you remembering to go in and do that. Not all of the Twitch Prime subs renewed, which is sad. Everyone has to go in, they have to go in and manually do that, and I appreciate you doing that again for my channel. Welcome back. Waiting for my opponent to go, waiting for my opponent to go. Hi ho the chariot, waiting for my opponent to go. This hand is fine. If you don't think this hand is reasonable, you just can't play decks like this. Like, some hands need to draw lands, some hands need to draw spells. You know? Some hands need to draw shards, some hands need to draw non-shards, and like this hand has all of the setup we're looking for in any one of our payoff cards, and this hand is just very, very powerful. Yeah, can't wait for these to be gone. Sentenced to Immortal. That being said, I am looking forward to having this card in Immortal, so I guess that's something to say for it. Alright, so now we just need a Ruby Threshold or a Dreamweaver Ancient. You make you can't keep ahead of the turn's medium annoying here. Like, we've got... I guess it's super annoying because we don't have... if we draw Dreamweaver Ancient, we can't play it now. So hopefully we draw a Ruby Threshold here. Just to, like, jam our Royal Falconer in here, make him look silly for having used his Karn. We drew Dreamweaver Ancient, so just, like, maximum punish for the line that he took here. And look, we drew payoff cards. Like, this hand, like I said, this hand was excellent, and I stand by my decisions. Hopefully he just doesn't do anything here. Oh, he didn't do that. So that means we're getting rabbited, perhaps? Maybe the 4/4. Rabbited, sure. Alright. Okie doke. Live by the ramp, die by the ramp. His Karn's probably going to be enough to put this game away, it looks like. Mulliganed out of the first game, and it's a little bit clunks. No. Stinkhorn, probably the random troop. Actually, God, that card's really fucking good against us. Like, really good. At least he's stuck on 2. Alright, we get a non-slow shard next turn. We play this, then we can combo kill him the following turn. Alright, let's just play the Royal Falconer, I suppose. Oh, we can actually kill him next turn if he doesn't kill the Royal Falconer, right? Yeah, it seems sweet. Alright, so Big Bucks no Karn. We go Champ Power, Wild Growth, that's 16. We Soul of Battle, make it 24 exactly. Yeah, the lack of Wells is real frustrating. Just has a Carnosaur, sure. I think we're going to be just a turn slow now. Is this actually 12 on board? 1, 2, 3. This is, yeah, it's 12 on board. Okay. How? Thank you for the 2-month resub. I appreciate the continued support. If he hadn't gained life with the Karns. The Karns just didn't gain life, he'd have died. Just like 24U. Stumbled for 1 turn too long. Silent Snake with the host. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Welcome, folks. We are battling some Constructed for the next couple hours here. Playing a Wild Ruby mid-range combo deck. Howdy, Evil D Turbo. Yep, turn 3 Falconer sounds fine. Lost the coin flip, feels bad, man. That means turn 3 Falconer could easily get crocked, which feels real poopy, but definitely don't think this is a mulligan. The old instant repair. Please, Hex, and if you're listening, don't do the instant repair. Hey, he doesn't have a Brave on one either. God bless. Howdy, Elwins. No turn 2 play either. Sweet. So just no accelerants. This has to be like a turn 3 rabbit, right? Our hand is not padding out so far. Just mono bricks. Sure, just a car. Oh, that's... Huh. Yeah, I'm just going to play this. It's a real shame we don't have a wild shard. I guess there's merit to perhaps playing this and then playing this the following turn with this up, but like this into this is such a powerful curve. Probably just getting Karned because they always have that, but no blocks. Please play a Master Moss. He offered the trade there. Yeah, Master Moss. Sweet. I'm going to start on this, see what we got. Balthazar's pretty good. Go ahead and play this. Oh, no, wait, crap! Mother fluffer! Oh, jeez. Oh, look at the mistakes, the misclicks I have made. So I wanted to champ power this and crack him for 18. But I played the wrong shard. I forgot this takes. We just like passively have this every game. Oh, don't croc me, please don't croc me. Shame concede to croc. If he didn't, even if he had croc and we would hit him for 18 here, we would have had a chance to, they always have croc, right? Just like never don't have it. So if I would have hit him for 18 there, we could have still potentially been in that game if I wouldn't have played the wrong shard. That's a little frustrating. Think before you click. What else did I cut? I cut all the ceremonies and a Balthazar. That seems fine. Fine. I wish we could always have my 4 of by turn 5. I'm doing okay. Sand will be good if we hit a wild, and we've got more wild than anything else, so maybe this is better than going to 5. I'm pretty sure Croc's set 3. Yeah, it's set 3. It's unfortunate. But again, cards like Croc will take a hit just by the nature of Howling Brave going away, which is excellent. I'd be very surprised if they reprint Howling Brave. And Chlorophyll. Wellspring's basically Chlorophilia, though. It's very close. It doesn't give you a charge, but it's similar. It has other upside. Yeah, exactly. The extra wild is harder to get. Alright. One more chance to hit. Hopefully, we at least draw Ruby Shard next turn so we can work our way into Royal Falconers. Hopefully. I'm just going to kill this. Wellspring also has double wild threshold requirements to play. God bless. Alright, play this out into Carnosaur. And again, this time we kept double Ruby, so we are a little bit far away from this, which is unfortunate. Just a Might Singer, send me up. Miss a shard, miss a shard, miss a shard, miss a shard. Rats. Alright, non-slow shard. Play Falconer, crunch you like the nerd. Crunch shard. Can't even play it. Alright. Yeah, I'm just going to snap off this trade. I don't think we're going to get cracked at some point. We have Wild Growths in our deck. Maybe he doesn't want to call. God, I just wish once I could punish someone for making a bad block. Just wish I could punish someone for making bad blocks. It's like I have wild growth there, and he just gets savaged. Just like we hit him for 10 and like eat his guy. Day late and a dollar short on that one. And he'll go Shard Croc next turn because we miss a beat every game, but he never does. Just that. Okay. That's fine. No blocks. Maybe we'll get a really bad 7. Are there bad 7s to get? I don't know. Let's find out. Sure. Alright, so we hit this. What does that allow me to do? I can 15 my opponent. I go champ power here. And then that's 10 in the air, and I can add 5 more with this. I think I just have to induce a misplay here. Yeah. Go. Instead of wild growth next turn. Well, that turn didn't feel good. Concedes to Balthazar. Okay, that's not Balthazar. Yeah. Yeah, I think so, Ace. I think that's the line. We could also draw lullabies to get redraws. Alright, sometimes you swing and you miss. If I do this, that is crush. I guess we pass. Yeah, it's just, there's no point in making them click through it. You just play ladder, just hop in another match. Why wouldn't I solo battle the Falcon? Because it didn't matter. Because we had one out, which was draw wild growth. Solo battling the Falcon. No, actually, I'm strictly correct. Solo battling the Falcon makes it so he can't croc 2 of our Falcons, so we guaranteed get the wild growth as an out. So it is actually strictly correct there, I think, to kill one of the Falcons off. You're right, it works out to the same amount of damage in the Falconer was dying anyways, but leaving 2 troops on the table means that you get savaged by a croc, whereas leaving just 1 Falcon means wild growth will guaranteed deal 3 to them the next turn. Actually just lost the coin flip 3 times playing the same person. Let's see if we just mulligan to Oblivion again. Nope. It's strictly. There was no card he could be playing that would punish what I did there. Name me a card that punishes what I did there. Carnosaur doesn't punish it because Carnosaur's gaining him 2 life and we lose anyways. So, name another one. This hand's real medium. I think the fact that we have Oakhenge gives us enough looks at a Howling Brave to keep this. No, you're right. You should call people out when they use strictly incorrect. When they use strictly better in the incorrect context. I think I was correct in my use of strictly there, though. Take a rabbit. Reek with the Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Welcome. There's a giant button below the stream that says Hex. Oh, TCG browser's down, isn't it? I'm lecturing you, but TCG browser's down. Nope, TCG browser's back up. Yep, I'm correct. Down below the stream, giant button says Hexdex. If you're on mobile, click stream info. Get all that deck listy goodness for yourself. I know TCG browser was down, but it just loaded for me, so looks to be functional again. Excellent. Drawing non-shards is... Oh, nope. This definitely needs to be wild. We need 3 wild for champ power. Hey, that was a good one to find. Get to curve out 3, 4, 5. Just slow on the draw. Just drawing cards 2 for 2 with the Might Singer. We can go 3 for 3. Yep, 3 for 3. Side me up. That's how this. I think I. Yeah, okay, I'm going to play one more after this, and if we queue into Z-Bounder a 4th time, I'm just going to be done for the afternoon, I think. Just kind of annoyed the mixture of being unlucky and playing the same person nonstop is not a great feeling. Perhaps I'm supposed to champ power there. I'm probably supposed to go wild shard champ power there. Probably doesn't matter, because we're just going to get crocked and then die to his giant troops. Balth's also pretty good here. Oh, no, he missed. That's really unlucky. So he's going to go champ power, make a 10-10, Balth, gain 10. Play some Blitz. That's a really good idea, actually. I haven't played Nova Blitz in a little while. Ha ha ha! You think this is a funny game, toddler? Toddlers think this is a funny game, so they're going to get attacked for 15. Nope, just leaves that back. Yep, no blocks. Okay, no main deck Lullaby, and we should be good to go here, right? I'll just go like Shard. Champ power this makes this 18. Although, I should champ power this, right? Because then I get hit with both of these in the air. Yeah, that actually sounds better. King Cobra, they have a Discord server, and I always post in there when I'm looking for a match, and someone always responds within a couple of minutes and says that they're logging on. I didn't calculate if this is lethal, but we're definitely dead to this next turn, so hopefully this is. Survey says dead. Oh, he was at 10. He was dead in the air. Alright, just gonna keep doing what we do. I'm pretty convinced that I'm boarding correctly. Which, feel free to chime in if you think differently and give me a reason for why you think differently. But I think Garg, Ceremony, 1 Balth out for the Karns, the Lullabies, and the Burns seems fine. Even if we win this match and the next one, if we queue into him 2 more times, I'm gonna go play something else. I'm getting a little... I need some variety in my life. Yeah, I don't have to actually ever figure it out at any point. It's like, all right, ship, are you dead? Oh, you died. Good. That must have been lethal. Yeah. Turn 3 Dreamweaver. Sign me up. Ooh, it was my bonus pack login day on Nova Blitz. I guess you could probably hear the Nova Blitz sounds. Ooh, I got a mythic. Yeah, one of the packs is okay. Alright, I'll minimize Nova Blitz and focus on this. No, we've played against Z-Bounder here 3 matches in a row, and I said if we play him for a 4th match in a row, we're just going to take a break for Hex for the afternoon. I don't want to sit here and queue into the same person a million times. I really wish they'd reprioritize their pairing systems. We obviously must be very close in ladder rankings, and that's why it keeps pairing us, but I wish it would prioritize some delay. Go ahead, Karn me. Ooh, just a Might Sigger. That's a pretty good draw because it allows us to protect our Howling Braves from Carnosaur. I'm going to attack. I am 10 out of 10 willing to trade this Wild Growth for this Might Sigger. Block. Yeah. All right, good. You know what this means? This means I can make this attack in future games without having the Wild Growth. Just like no hesitation, ship. Yeah, I tried base Ruby versions and I wasn't impressed with them. You just a car. This means he shouldn't attack here. Yeah, no blocks, no attack. Good. Consistency out of the opponent. Yep. Right. Set this up to get crocked next turn. Oh, wait, I can't even... That's unfortunate. Okay, this playing this out was bad. Maybe we're just not beating Crocs this game. I don't know if we're beating Crocs this game or not. I was of the mind I could champ power, but because we had 2 Howling Braves as our accelerants, we actually can't champ power there. Always dead. Oh, Dreamweaver Ancient. Sure. Sure. Champ power yourself. I take 14, possibly 18. Yep, sounds fine. Ruby Shard. I kill my opponent next turn. Yeah, no blocks. Daddy wants a Ruby Shard. Ruby Shard and they're dead. Ruby Threshold and they're dead. I think, I hope, probably dead. God bless America. That's not what I wanted. So if we would have hit... If I would have hit, we might still be okay with this Lullaby. He blocks here, I'm going to Wild Growth. So if I would have hit... He wouldn't have actually died, right? I would have just done 20 to them. Alright, so this is giving me a 4-drop right now, so I'm going to get a 7-drop by Wild Growthing. What does this do? Enters play, another troop you control gets 2/2 for each elf. Oh, sure. Were these attacks free? Yeah, I missed 2 points of damage here. So if I end up 2 damage short this game, it's my fault. I definitely should have attacked with these Howling Braves. The old 3/3/7 drops. He got a 3/3/7 drop. I got a 3/3/7 drop. Everybody gets a 3/3/7 drop. Sure. You have another card? That's annoying. Skeens. At least we're up a game this time around. I've kind of lost track of where we're at and all this. Am I on the 0 outer? Yeah, I'm on the 0 outer at this point. Let's just pack it in. On the play, yep, I think I like how we're boarded. No point in showing him Lullaby, although I think we Lullabied him already. I would like to go first. We've earned that honor. Sneeper. We finally got the nuts on the play. Alrighty. Turn 1 Brave, turn 2 Rabbit. Alright, now the question is Rabbit versus Karn. I think I'm supposed to Karn in case he kept something greedy. It also gives us a chance to draw Wild Growth in order to protect, or a Burr in order to protect our Runeer from a Karn of his own. I think on the play I just want to be a little... I think this is the more aggressive line, is taking him off his Howling Brave. There's also a chance where, like, if he has a Carnosaur, he, like, plays his Karn to eat my Howling Brave, and then I can play this out and it's more likely to live because he's already played a Carnosaur. Yep. So this is 10 out of 10, killing this. Yeah. Yep. We both gained 2 life because our troops both battled. I'll start by attacking with this. I don't think I'm supposed to play around a second Karn here, so I'm just going to go ahead and play. So next turn, we can Chloro... I'd like to draw like a 2-drop. Okay, so we play that. I think I'm just champ powering this. It's close. So I have to champ power this if I want to be able to push through, but then I can't champ power this next turn. I think I'm just going to pass here. And then next turn, I'll play this, which pumps this, and then champ power this so it can push through and make another troop. This gives him another chance to hit Karn, though. Master Moss is whatever. So now I'm going to champ power this and ship with both of these. Probably going to trade with the Runeer, I assume, here. Hopefully we get a reasonable 7-drop if he does. Yeah, so these kind of trade. Hey, look at that. We got a really sweet 7-drop. Here there be dragons. Arr! Okay, so I can't block his 2/2 though, because then he can croc my guys. Which is unfortunate. Oh. So this is whenever you play a non-resource card, create a random non-resource card. So basically let's just draw cards. Alright, now I can block his 2-drop. I think we're just taking 14 here. He might attack with this too. No, we're just taking 7. Okay, sweet. Yeah, no blocks. Hook. Oh, this creates a random card? Oh, so they're not even all going to be playable. Oh, right, because you'd only play this in a deck with. Sure. Huh. And the Might Singer is just going to end us. Oh, okay, so you're really low probability. Am I supposed to attack? It's like if I attack with all of these, yeah, I think I'm just supposed to offer this trade. And we're just gonna die this. You know what? I'm just gonna play some Nova Blitz. I'm gonna, yeah. I don't feel like playing another match against him. And we've played the same opponent 12 times. Actually, only 3 times, but yeah, I'm gonna stream for a bit more, but Hex needs to fix their pairing algorithm for the ladder. Just not doing that again. Sorry. Gotten a little bit unfortunate in almost every one of the games we play, which could just mean our deck's bad. It could just mean our wild deck's actually not good, which I'd be willing to accept. Like, whenever you feel like you're getting a little bit unlucky consistently, it usually just means the deck's not very good, but it doesn't change the fact that I don't feel like playing more Hex against the same person.